Assalamu alaikum. This is Talk to Farina Najam from Division of Arts and Social Sciences, University of Education, Lower Mall Campus, Lahore. The course title is Advanced Landscape Painting and the course code is Fine 4135. Today our topic is about how to add visual texture to watercolor or acrylic. Dear students, this is a practical topic. Adding a bit of visual texture to your paintings will make them stand out. You can also use visual texture as a starting point to layer more colors or to make an abstract background. For all the techniques, you will need to first paint a wash of watercolor or acrylic on your surface, paper, canvas, stone paper or clipboard. Ideally, your wash should still be wet when you start adding texture, but not too wet. Just at the point before the edges start drying. Salt visual texture. For salt texture, you can use fine salt. It will give you a more obvious texture. When your wash is drying, the salt will absorb some of the water, moving the water and the paint around the grain of salt. The resulting texture will look like this. You can still see the location of the grains of salt. This technique works great. Example of landscape. You can see the salt texture. Rice visual texture. Rice works the same as salt, but you get a texture that is more subtle. Add a few grains of rice while your paint wash is still wet. You get a texture a bit similar to salt, but a bit softer. Alcohol visual texture. Alcohol is one of the favorite way to add visual texture to a wet wash of watercolor or acrylic. Just use a dropper or put your thumb to partially close the opening of a bottle of rubbing alcohol. You can see the texture in this landscape painting. Alcohol based ink visual texture. Alcohol based ink will give you the same textures as alcohol while adding a bit of color at the same. Example. Thanks.